What's up, everybody? We got episode 5 of Agatha this week, and there will, of course, be spoilers for the episode, so you've been warned. Now let's get into it. We opened up to a rather dark setting, both in tone and visually, as the lighting and all the post production joy wasn't very good this week. But it wasn't the end of the world. We got the return of the Salem 7 as well, as the Coven left the door open to the road, and we see the fox, the crow, and the snake come on through, but all 7 do too. Probably led by Rio or Death, like she promised. The Coven sent the 7 on the road and got to work on assembling some brooms, which was a bit goofy, but not so ridiculous or anything that I had to skip it, anything like that. It wasn't the end of the world. Once again, we saw the owl from the 7 attack Wiccan, and the 7 are pretty damn cool so far in this show, I can't lie. We also got this cool shot at the witches flying by the moon, the blood moon, before they run into the cicada from the 7 and get knocked onto their feet just short of the next trial. Agatha's trial, which I'm realizing now, this was the titular character's trial episode, and it was the shortest yet. That just feels wrong. But anyway, this trial involves a Ouija board, and at first it seems they're talking to Miss Hart, but that's just Agatha playing games, or at least that's how I read it and took the scene. And then Catherine Hahn was so damn funny during that too. But then they get the real message: death, punish Agatha. Agatha seeing this message and seeing her name on the Ouija board over and over leads to her freaking out before getting possessed by her mother's ghost. That, interestingly enough, seems to scare the shit out of Aubrey Plaza's Rio, who we know is Death, Lady Death, Mistress Death, whatever you want to call her, that's who she is. But at the same time, she doesn't want Agatha to die, at least not at the hands of her mother, as she insists they don't leave her here despite Jennifer Kill's willingness to do so. Then, when Agatha's mom attacks her, Alice steps in to help, and it ends up costing her her life as Agatha sucks the power out of her after her mother's ghost exits her body. That leads to Wiccan freaking out, finally seeing this truly dark side of Agatha, and it also leads him back to the Ouija board, which reveals it was Nicholas Scratch, her son, behind the entire trial, and now, and this is me with my tinfoil hat on, but I'm starting to think maybe Mephisto, Death, and Scratch are all working together against Agatha, and Death's playful darkness isn't a bit like I had previously thought. Regardless, Agatha scampers out of her trial back onto the road, and Wiccan is quick to follow. This really kind of pushed him to the edge, and then Agatha really shows her true colors when she can't keep up the charade any longer. She tells him, "You're so much like your mother," before he turns against her, showcasing his magic for the first time, and ultimately burying her, Jennifer, and Lilia, with Death being noticeably absent from the road following the death of Alice. I thought that was a decent episode, not the best, but probably not the worst so far, but it finished incredibly strong after being pretty meh throughout most of it, with just flashes of coolness, mostly from the Salem 7. And so that'll do it for my breakdown of episode 5 from Agatha all along. It was a quick one for a quick episode, as Agatha's trial, the titular character, once again, was the shortest one yet. Let me know what you thought of the episode, though, down in the comments below, and make sure you have a great day.